Here's what today's gender war sounds like, okay? Who has more privilege in the workplace? Is it men or women? Okay, who has more privilege in the workplace? Men or women? Lana, let's go. Let's have it.
Listen, I know the whole talks go like this when it comes to men. They're always like, okay, you know, the women get maternity leave, they get more emotional support, they get free cupcakes on Women's Day. But last time I checked, Samantha got promoted just for coming to work on time.
Samantha also got yelled at more than the female Samantha. You know? Samantha got yelled more than Samantha.
No, listen.
Samantha was like, Samantha,
men would get promoted just for coming to work on time, okay?
Are you kidding me? We have, okay, I would say like we have so much more pressure also sometimes in terms of like the workplace setting the example, because more often than not, right, if you're in a department and you're in like leadership role, we're expected to like, you know, set that example, lead by example, and then also kind of practice what we preach.
Okay. Let me stop you right there. But tell me honestly, who's more likely to get promoted first? Is it men or women? Okay, or who's more likely to get a leadership role first?
I would say depending on where your head is. Okay, so listen up. Okay,
depending on your on where your head is, right?
Over 10% of Fortune 500 CEOs are actually women now. Okay, this is
definitely not in Sri Lanka.
Although there is a huge gender pay gap, of course, this is something that every country faces. We all know this one. In Lanka and Southeast Asia, it turns out the gender gap is 35%.
There you go. There you go. That's your answer right there.
However, coming back to this, okay, women are now more educated than men, though. When you
agree
look
with
at Sri
that.
Lanka, more than 60% of university, entrants are female. Okay, and on top of that, women-owned businesses are growing faster and more rapidly. I mean, globally, 1 in 3 entrepreneurs are women. Okay,
and if you look at the FDIs in Sri Lanka too, you know, the money that's sent back home from abroad too, the majority of that is women. Even in Sri Lanka, it's like 65% women too. So they make up the lifeblood of the economy. So I feel that women might get, they're on the podium more at work, so they might be more privileged at work.
Not really. You guys are drifting away from the topic. We're talking about actual privileges. Okay, so let's not forget the double standards that come with. So if like a man raises his voice in a meeting, it's known as, oh, he's a strong leader. But if a woman does that, it's, oh, she's emotional.
No,
100% double standards. Okay, men men delegate, women nag. That's what it's looked as. Okay,
I don't see like that.
Right, but on the flip side too, it's like, oh, I got late because of traffic.
Listen, you guys are just lying through your mouths right now. Okay, this is the hard truth.
I would totally be cool with female-led
yeah, of course.
Organization.
Sure.
I'm just saying,
like a
when you look at the boss
situation.
at the house, of course, the boss at anyone's home, it's the lady right there.
But like you
carries
said,
into the
hard
office.
truth, gender pay gap, of course, the parity when it comes to the pay, it's still real, it's still out there, so we're still facing it. And when it comes to workplace privileges, I'ma tell men actually take the lead on this one. Okay.